Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to the second game of our doubleheader for League 1 Season 18, Week 5. Tonight, the number 2 Michigan Wolverines take on the number 1 Syracuse Orange. We're going to take a quick look at the roster for the Wolverines, and then we'll follow that up with a quick look at the roster for Syracuse, and we'll get kicked off. So, Michigan, Stan Charles is the junior 92, but we can see that he's got, he had 333 attempts in last season, which is a fair amount. Like, he was a starter last year, so that's an incredibly low awareness for someone who started an entire season of football. But he's very good. He's still a 92. Does he go on the ground? He does, to a tune of 41 yards a game. But the 4.0 average suggests that those are scrambles, not options. We'll see what happens in the game. Next up, Mark Freeman is an 87 fullback. He's got good speed and good strength, but low awareness. He averages 46.5 a game on the ground and nothing through the air. So they're not passing to the halfback, and that's one less danger to be concerned about. But it looks like Travis Berry is an impact player, meaning either they run a 2 halfback set or the number 1 halfback has been injured. We don't know which. An incredible fullback in Russell Welsh. We'll see if they actually play a fullback. He does have some yardage, but not enough to write home about. Wide receivers are solid, but not amazing. Moore is an All-American. He gets 33 yards a game. Hamilton is an 87, but he only gets 9. Downs, they like a lot more. He gets 41.5 in the slot. And Lawrence Rowland, the freshman, is 50 yards a game. So they like Downs and Rowland a lot more than they like anybody else. They like slot receivers. And the tight end gets a little, but not enough to really care about. Offensive line is 87, 98, senior, 96, 93, 89. So that's an incredible center of the line. It's going to have to all go around that because that center of the line is going to be incredible. Clint Williams is a 95 left end with 85 speed. And his friend Ricky Bowers is a 93 right end with 82 speed. And they flank Eric Stewart, a 91 D tackle, and who's backed up by Jack Vaughn, who's an 85. Like, incredible line. Sowell is a 95 left outside linebacker. Fantastic. 88 middle linebacker. And 83 right outside linebacker. Now, they don't have a tremendous amount of depth at linebacker, but they don't seem to need it. Everett is a 94. He's backed up by Williams and Haynes, who are good, but not nearly as incredible. But Haynes is playing up as an impact player. The free safety is an 87. And the strong safety is an 84. So the safeties are relatively weak, but you can't rely on that. The legs are very good. So they're going to put good field position on the table. Fran Tarkenton comes back for his senior year. He's a 99 senior with 99 speed. He's going to do great. He's getting fantastic yards through the air. He won the Heisman last year and the Maxwell and the Walter Camp. And he gets about 288 yards so far this year, 108 of which on the ground. Ernest Biner is also a senior. He won the Walker last year, and he's averaging 129 yards on the ground per game. And another 35 through the air. Wide check, an 89 fullback, is good support. Anderson and Monk lead the way at 94 and 91 at wide receiver. They're backed up by Sanders and Jefferson in the slot. Senior Jerry Smith is a fantastic 94 tight end. The line for Syracuse is 87, 95, 96, 93, 92. So one more 90 than Michigan had, but all in all, a similar story on the line. Charles Mann is a 96 left end, and Reggie White is a 90 right end. They flank Grant and Griffin, who are 85 and 82. The linebackers are good. 96 at Brooks on left, 97 Fletcher in the middle, key of the defense, and Marshall is the right outside linebacker at 91. So incredible linebackers. Fantastic Mayhew, but Lynch is the nickelback. He's a strong safety, so that's going to be a deficit despite the fact that he's got good awareness. The free safety Krause is an 88 sophomore, so he's good but young, and Donald is a 93 strong safety with incredible speed. And John Lynch is the backup strong safety and very good as well. Knight is the kicker. He's going to take both kicking and punting duties with that power. And that is your Syracuse orange. As we get prepared to move to the field, we see that both teams are 99s across the board. Syracuse, the number 4 offense in the country in points, number 1 rush defense in the country, facing up against a Michigan team that is a really good defense. Number 2 points, number 8 yards, number 1 against the pass, but overall not an impressive offense. 47th in points, 108th in yards, 105th in passing, 77 in rushing. Michigan, a team that's only played 2 games in week 5. Number of important visits here at corner, athlete, and D tackle for Syracuse. And Tarkenton, Fletcher, and Brooks leading the way for the Syracuse Orange. And it's Smith, Pitts, and Moore, 2 centers, both of which have played and gotten pancakes, leading the way for Michigan. Looks like they've got depth at center.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA.
And here we are in the Carrier Dome for this 1 versus 2 matchup, the second 1 versus 2 matchup so far this season for Syracuse. They were on the underdog side of it for surprising reasons in week 1 when they faced a number 1 ranked Navy. It's not clear why the polls indicated they should be number 2 to Navy, but they were, and that was the story of week 1. Navy losing number 5, losing their second game. They lost to Syracuse. Their second game, they lost to number 19 USF. You saw that on this channel earlier tonight.
Carrier Dome in Syracuse, New York, where these fans have gathered to show their spirit.
It's time for the coin toss now, presented by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Coin to flip, Michigan selects heads, and they're going to elect to kick, and we'll start with the ball in the 3rd, so it's going to be Syracuse ball to begin the game as they give the final instructions before Franz Harkington and the offense heads out onto the field.
Smith has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep to open up the ball game. Here we go, folks.
Brown underneath it. He takes it out of the end zone about 3 yards deep. He gets to about the 16-yard line on a 21-yard return.
Brad, over the weeks I've been watching him on film, and one thing
They call it the 17. It's 1st and 10 for Fran Tarkenton and the Syracuse Orange tonight in the Carrier Dome.
Leader of an offense, you're going to move the football down the field.
Ooh, big upset. Wisconsin beats number 3 Ohio State.
So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field.
They come out in a 5-wide set.
5 wide receivers, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers for the defense. It's over the middle on a drag route to Anderson. He gets 8 yards with a little bit of yards after catch. He's sandwiched between 2 defenders.
2nd and 2 coming up.
And I no longer have live picture. Oh, it's caught up. It's 2nd and 2. We got 11 personnel on a shotgun, tight end and a halfback on the right. Still 4 down linemen. It's a read option. Tarkenton keeps it. He gets about 6 and he's tackled. 1st and 10 now.
Looking at him yesterday in practice, he looks bigger, he looks stronger, he looks faster. Look out this year.
They're on their own 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Orange with the first possession of the game.
10 yards to go. Ball on the 31-yard line.
They come out, they return to 5 wide on 1st down. The Wolverines sticking to 4 down linemen. Tarkenton has to scramble out and Monk on the slant. Exit. Stage right, chased by a bear. And Tarkenton was able to throw on the run to the late slant for the completion, the 1st down and more. Monk gets out of bounds. Art Monk with a fantastic play to bring it to the 43-yard line of the Wolverines.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
And now Syracuse comes out in the shotgun split big. Tarkenton keeps it. He gets a shoestring tackle after 6 yards.
And he's garnering national attention. You sit down with this kid, he's very special. There's really no surprise he's among the nation's elite right now.
Second and 4 now. Syracuse Biner comes in motion from the left slot. Tarkenton keeps it, pitches it to Biner. The space in the flat. The corner comes down. He spins around the corner, and he gets it to 3rd and inches by getting extra yards, thanks to the spin move to cut inside. First 3rd down of the game, we're at 5:55 and ticking.
It's 3rd and inches. Ball on the 33.
Tarkenton under center in the eye, hands off to Wycheck, the fullback. He gets 6 yards on the fullback dive. It completes the 3rd down conversion. It's now the 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
Allowed them to move the ball down the field.
The Orange pulled the flex bone now. They've got a halfback in the backfield and 2 wingbacks. Tarkenton keeps it. He gets tackled. It's a 2-yard gain as one of the linemen comes off his blocker to stop Tarkenton. It's now 2nd and 8 from the 24.
From the 24-yard line, it's 2nd down. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
5 wide receivers now. Tarkenton holds on to it. He's chased. His lane is cut off when the defensive end peels off his blocker. He can't get upfield. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now from the 24.
It's the 9th play of the drive.
Fran Tarkenton comes out in the I on 3rd and 8. 4 down linemen, very spread out. 3 linebackers shifted to the side. Tarkenton under quick pressure gets the ball out, but only out. He doesn't get it anywhere. It's in the dirt. 4th and 8 from the 24.
So the kicker comes out. He'll try to put 3 points on the board. Syracuse.
And they put the kicking unit on the field from the right hash.
The kick is away. It's long enough, and he just drilled it from long range.
Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
And that's the first points of the game.
That is now in the past tense. How far will they fall? Well, look what's going on here. Just when you thought you had this game all figured out, the script gets flipped. Clemson put it away and made it look easy.
Big upset there as Clemson beats number 4 Central Michigan.
The Buckeyes came into the game.
Another upset, Arizona State over Appalachian and Wisconsin over Ohio State. Miami goes to overtime against Boston College, which let's say is not a respectable result.
Best way to describe this kid, the truth. The Badgers.
And now Syracuse up 3-0 with 4:40 remaining in the first.
Really got a hold of that kick.
It's going to be
And they can forget
Michigan
about this
ball
one.
at the 25-yard line after the touchback.
The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
Single back, 2 tight ends, and
The 21-yard line.
Stan Charles is stacked as the defense comes with a heavy rush with Stan Charles in the ace. He doesn't get back to either if he's trying to fake the handoff or give the handoff. He never gets out of there as they flow all around and get to the quarterback quickly. It is 2nd and 14.
Here after the sack, it's 2nd and 14.
Tight end on the left, halfback on the left in the shotgun. The slot comes in motion from left to right. They hand it off to the halfback on a draw, and the offensive lineman carries him 4 yards forward because he got tackled onto his knees. It's going to be 3rd and long now, however, so that's still good enough for the defense.
From their own 25-yard line. 3rd down. This crowd can really be intimidating for an opposing team.
Tight end and halfback on the left. Tight end motions to the right side of the line.
He wants it all.
Charles puts it up. It's into double coverage, and Martin Mayhew with the deflection. It's going to be a 3 and out. A fantastic start for the Syracuse defense. Just under halfway through the first quarter.
Here's the punter. Booming kick.
Sanders is underneath it. He crosses the 30, the 35. He gets to about the 36, 37-yard range with a 10-yard return. It's going to be Syracuse ball once again. He called the 39. He got, I guess he fell forward with good placement of the ball.
It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold? Syracuse.
Michigan still in a 4-3. Shotgun normal.
He's going to try.
Tarkenton doesn't like any of his looks. He's trying to escape to the right. He's outrunning right now, but he's chased close to 99 on his tail. He gets out of bounds, but that was a close run affair. The left end never really outside of arm's reach for Tarkenton. But it does get a first down, and it does get it into Wolverine territory.
From the 49-yard line. First down.
Shotgun normal, halfback weak on 1st and 10. It's a read option quarterback keeper. And while the secondary doesn't get effectively blocked, Tarkenton is able to execute a spin move and go upfield, avoiding a guy who had really a great angle on him. And he just barely slipped him to get first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 39 on a great inside run, or inside cut, I should say, by Fran Tarkenton.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39.
Syracuse in the I normal now, tight end on the right. Fullback, halfback behind the quarterback under center. Biner gets the handoff. He gets bounced when the fullback is pushed back, but he makes something out of nothing and gets a 6-yard gain to the outside nonetheless. Excellent blocking out in the right flat was part of why once Biner got bounced outside, he was able to turn that into good yardage.
Syracuse is up by 3.
We're now in the split. 4 down linemen. Tarkenton keeps it. He pitches it to Biner. Biner gets a 3-yard rush, which probably actually less than Tarkenton might have gotten, but it was an attempt to break it outside. A valiant attempt. It's now 3rd and 1. Tarkenton comes out in the I tight. It's a passing play, and it's picked off by the Wolverines when the tight end coming across is too closely covered. 49. He gets a huge return, but it doesn't go all the way. It almost did. It was the last man as the number 49 comes in and snipes the off-target pass. It's 1st and goal now from the 8 for the Wolverines. Tight end on the right, fullback on the right, quarterback under center. Play action and tackled in the backfield for a loss of 3. Great defensive response to make it 2nd and goal from the 11 after the big defensive return on the pick. Just over a minute to go in the quarter. Tight end on the right, quarterback under center. Charles scrambles. He gets hit, he dodges, but he can't get all of it. He gets a 10-yard scramble. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1.5. Michigan putting a heavy formation on the field, 2 tight ends and a halfback. Tight ends flanking either side, halfback directly behind the quarterback under center. It's a passing play, and it's a slant to Michael Hamilton coming from the far outside. He's open, and he gets a touchdown, the first touchdown of the game. It's going to be 7-3 after the extra point.
And he converts the extra point. It was a quick 3-play, 8-yard drive, and it's good for 7 points. So the score now, 7-3. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He just drills this one.
Ground deep in the letters. He is going to bring it out. He gets good blocking. He gets outside the 20, the 30, about pushed out of bounds at the 31.
Really came prepared to play defense today, and the plan is working.
Well, so far in this game, you've got to tip your cap to the defensive coordinator. He has clearly done a very good job of getting his team ready to play, and they have done a nice job of slowing down this very explosive offense.
Well, let's see if he can shake off that pick that he tossed last time out.
He's got a lot of time to forget about that last pick. He just got to
Split.
stick to the game.
Tarkenton keeps it. This time he hits it to Biner early because he was well covered, and Biner, because he has space, because everybody committed to the quarterback, gets 10 yards and a first down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 41.
Tarkenton scrambles out. He's looking, he's waiting, he throws it. And Fran Tarkenton, it is dropped. He's 2 for 6. It's now 2nd and 10 from their own 41. 13 seconds remaining in the quarter. Syracuse down by 4. Miner on the angle route. He gets hit quickly, but the linebacker can only hold onto him by his hands, and it becomes 3rd and 3 after Biner leans into the reception.
So at the end of 1, Michigan leads it 7-3.
Wow, Houston beat Texas. A lot of upsets this week. Houston beat
I only hope
Texas.
the second quarter is as good as the first. Tight ball game, folks. Quarterback
3rd and 3 now. 5 wide receivers for the Orange. Tarkenton waits. Sanders on the drag from right to left. He gets 13 yards with the yards after catch. Moves it into Wolverine territory. 1st and 10 from the 39 now.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Biner comes in motion. Tarkenton keeps it. He goes up the middle. He pitches it late. Biner has a huge lane. And that's a massive rush. A massive 39-yard rush. The pitch was after 12 yards. Just an incredible play to get the touchdown by Tram Tarkenton and Biner.
A real display of all the tools that he brings to the table.
Marshall beat Penn State. Whew.
So the kicker will line up here.
Illinois over Maryland. Illinois is good this year.
And he hits the PAT.
And with that, Syracuse is now up by 3. 7:34 remain, and they're going to kick off to the Wolverines.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that.
Knight puts his leg into it.
And it sails out of the
It's going to be the Canadian points. Another upset there. Wisconsin over number 3 Ohio State. So Michigan going to start with the ball on their own 25-yard line.
You can't afford to waste possessions.
He's to the 40. Inside the 30. And he finally steps out at the 26.
A huge rush by Mark Freeman as he dodges a couple of tackles in the backfield and runs up the outside. It's now on the 26-yard line as they come out in an ace. Play action. Moore gets hit out of bounds after an 8-yard gain. That's a generous spot.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Shotgun flex halfback week, it looks like they wait for it, and it's to Moore over the middle, 11 yards on a slant play in traffic. 1st and goal now from the 8 for the Wolverines.
It's 1st down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
It's an eye from the Wolverines now. Tight end on the left, 2 wide receivers on the right, and Freeman runs far to the outside to the left and has all sorts of room. Michigan takes the lead back. It's going to be 14-10.
By the offensive coordinator.
Big time play, taking that ball all the way in. Maybe the defense wasn't expecting a run.
Michigan has a 3-point lead. He splits the uprights with the extra point.
6:47 remain in the half.
Smith looks ready to kick this one off.
It's going to be Syracuse ball once again. Sanders deep in the end zone. He's going to take it out. Again, he runs to the middle and he breaks outside. He gets to the 20, the 30, the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. That is a return. Is there a flag? Is there clipping? We got to know. We've got to know. There doesn't appear to be. Ricky Sanders on one great return. He dodges number 55 and 58, 38. Can't keep up. He gets all the way back. That is a 108-yard return for a touchdown. And Syracuse takes the lead again. They're going to get another shot to stop this Michigan offense.
Syracuse is ready to kick it away. He sends this one deep.
The kickoff is deep.
And they can forget about returning this one.
Boy, this is
between the uprights and gone.
Remember, the last time we saw this offense out in the field, they answered the bell and scored a touchdown.
Michigan on their own 25-yard line, down by 3. 6:35 remaining in the half. Tight end comes in motion from left to right. Charles drops back. He goes to Moore, coming in on a right to left slant. It's 7 yards. 2nd and 3 now with a moving clock on their own 32.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down.
Shotgun normal halfback week now for the Wolverines. And it's a running play, and the Orange knew that it was a running play, and they get a stop for a loss. It's now going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and long enough. Defense is going to pin their ears back and try and get a stop right here.
Always a noisy place.
Tight end left, halfback left in the shotgun. It's a 2-man front for the Orange, and they come through. Stan Charles is sacked. Number 55 getting the sack, running through a fantastic play. That's going to be a 3-and-out. It's going to force the Wolverines to punt on 4th and 15. Just about 5.5 minutes left in the half, and Syracuse gets the ball back, up by 3.
It's away, and it's a booming punt.
Sanders is underneath it. He catches it.
Takes it at the 33.
He jukes right. He gets to the midfield stripe, and he's pushed down at about the 44-yard line of the Wolverines. Excellent return there by Sanders.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little
It's a strategic question now for the Orange. They've got 44 yards to go. They've got 5:15. It's difficult to waste 5:15 to go 44 yards. Tarkenton 5 wide. He scrambles out. He's well covered. He puts it deep, and Everett comes in underneath Anderson and picks it off. It was a risky play, but it was the only play that was open as the scramble was really well bottled by the defensive end and the corner closing in. It was the only thing that might have gotten yards, but the corner comes in and gets the pick. And now Michigan has it on their own 26-yard line after the pick.
It's 1st down.
Michigan in not tight, I bunch. They get a 3-yard gain. Mark Freeman runs it up the gut. 2nd and 7 now. Tight end on the left, still halfback and fullback, and Freeman again. Handoff, he gets 0 yards this time. It's going to be 3rd and 7 on the 29-yard line.
From their own 29-yard line, it's
third down. I don't know if they'll be able to...
2 halfbacks in the backfield, tight end on the right, 3rd and 7. Brooks comes through. It forces Charles out of the pocket, and he throws it across his body in double coverage. It's going to be an incompletion. Deflection made by the defense. And they're going to punt on 4th and 7. Syracuse is going to get another shot after a great 3-and-out on the pick.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty.
Sanders is underneath it. He cuts left. He's outrunning people. He gets to half. He gets to 40 and is pushed out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. 41-yard return to give incredible field position at 4:03 with 3 timeouts. Again, it's a question of strategy and aggression for the Orange. Tarkenton under center in the eye. It's a 4, looks like 4 defense. Tarkenton scrambles out to the right. He waits for Monk to come open on the wide out, and Monk beats the last man in the open flat. A huge play for the touchdown. The first touchdown throw of the game for Tommy Tanubasa. He is 5 for 10 with 2 picks and 1 touchdown. That is an underperformance, but he had the patience, he saw the guy, and then Monk made this play happen. Monk could have gotten 15. He got all of it and a touch. And with that, Syracuse is up by 10 points with 3:55 remaining. The Syracuse defense and Art Monk rescuing Fran Tarkenton from a potential 14-point swing.
And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Once again, out the back of the end zone. Michigan is going to start on their own 25.
Well, this is the kind of guy that any defensive coach just loves. He's a tough guy. He's not afraid to mix it up, and he always seems to be around the football. The thing I like is they're mixing up their looks, and they're doing a good job of making the quarterback uncomfortable.
Ace bunch here. Brooks through the backfield. It's a quick out, but Stan Charles, it hits the receiver. He gets it, but he is hit immediately and loses the ball. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now.
2nd down.
Tight end on the right, bunch receivers on the left. It's a screen or a fake screen, and again, the receiver catches it and is hit hard immediately. And it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Listen to this place.
Tight end left, halfback left, 3 wide receivers, tight end motion, left to right.
Wants to go long and dive.
Into coverage, deflected.
Well, that's a big-time play by the defense here.
Once again, a 3-and-out for the Syracuse defense. Incredible, good pressure, incredible coverage, and a great deflection.
Waiting the return. He gets it away. This is a
Sanders is underneath it. He's at about